No entrepreneur will ever tell you this, that they've lost clients because of being a provider. I've been a business provider to clients. If I wasn't, or if I didn't get that experience, I wouldn't have been able to refine the process. And you will have these challenges as well. But it's the ones that have a resilient mindset that will be able to get the respect from the other peers. That this is a person who's a self-starter, who can handle themselves in any situation. You're the one that'll get the job. You're the most valuable asset in that company. For a business owner, within the first year or two, you're making absolutely probably nothing. You don't have any holidays because if you don't work, you don't get paid. You can't be sick, same reason. So logically, it doesn't make sense to be an entrepreneur or even be someone who's putting the extra hours in for a little reward. It doesn't make sense. Why would you do that? And it sounds all negative, like, oh, business is actually such a horrible place to be in. But it's only temporary. That short hustle that you got to do, the number of hours that you got to graft in the initial stages, it's only temporary. It will make you or it will break you. The ones that don't break are the ones that are the most valuable players. The reason why I have a gang there is because he was a trouble causer, got arrested several times. So I've come from this community. These kind of what you could call as troubled youths or teenagers, I know how it feels like to be one. And I know how it feels like to escape and see your life totally transform and different opportunities open to you. So I feel like it's my job to go back and teach these guys how you can actually escape gang culture or kind of the negative environment that you're in. So my why is actually bigger than my personal reasons for working. I don't want, well, I actually do want a nice watch and cars and all that, but that's just a limit. That's superficial. If I just did that, if I worked my ass off, received so much income that I got a nice car, nice house, nice watch, there'll be a point where I'll be so complacent and happy that I'll stop at that. I've got the car, I've got the house, I've got the watch, stop. The people that really exceed everyone else are the people who have a bigger why than just themselves. You see, I can't stop working because there's a community of people that depend on people like me to go back and educate them and nurture them. You don't want to be in a career where you're stuck for 10, 5, 20 years and you hate your work. Life is short. It's not worthwhile hating your daily routine for the sake of money. So really identify the stuff that you enjoy. Everything that you've done so far, what will it lead up to? And how do you want to enjoy your life whilst making money or working at the same time? And write down a why which is bigger than you. Use that as energy. If the environment depends on you having an influence where you can reach a certain level of people with one message, that's a big impact to have. Whether you can influence other minds that might go out there and change other situations of other people, that's a big impact to have. But what I do is I look at time as a currency. Time I can't make back. So the sour partnerships with business friends and partners, they cost me like 3 months of my life. Money I can make back. So I treat time like money to the point where I avoid negative people. If I've got family members or friends that are really negative, or a downer, have some sort of limited beliefs, and they have that knock-on effect on my self-belief, I'll avoid them. I'd rather spend it with positive people who make me do more and achieve more, or who enjoy my successes. Time is valuable, don't give it for free. You guys already probably have diaries to manage your lectures. Once you leave university, I don't want you guys to get rid of that. The key thing that I've seen with a lot of successful entrepreneurs is that they still carry that habit all the way till the end. They even schedule their Saturdays and Sundays, how they're going to spend time with their kids, families, hobbies, where the hour's going to go, because they know that losing or leaking time can damage their finances. People work really hard, or some people work smart. I have a team of people that I can delegate work to. Work smarter, treat time like money, and how you can make more money back. As you get older, you'll learn those tricks of how to manage and develop teams to leverage results for your company. So I've seen a lot of people in my social circle take a year out of university to go discover themselves. That's actually quite bull. Life is not about finding yourself. Because you change after every situation, every experience, meeting different people, you'll change as a person. One of the great tricks that I've learned through my career is that I've always watched the guys who are the top performers in the right positions that I want, and I've seen what it takes to be that person. There's a whole different level of work level ethics that they have. So in order for me to be like them or get that position, I had to mimic and learn those habits. So you have to create yourself to fit into that type of management position. If you're not able to handle that at this stage, then you probably are not right fit for that job. But you have to get resilient and learn how to adapt those habits so you can fit into that job role. Enjoy the process. University has nice processes that I actually admire. They give you the habits of journaling your time, managing your diaries for where you need to be, the habit of studying, learning, growing as a person, socializing with other individuals and students. These are processes, it's not the final result. People focus on the losses and the wins. It's not about the final result. It's actually the process of learning. It's, okay, I failed. How did I handle that pressure of failing, the embarrassment? Would I be able to handle that again? Yes, because I've done it once. It's the process, what you picked up during the way. That's the key thing. So whatever you're doing right now, enjoy it. If you remember Forrest Gump, and the key thing that I took away from that, from Forrest Gump was, he knew he didn't know everything. He just learned from people. So Bubba told him about the shrimp business. Forrest Gump didn't know that, but Forrest Gump made millions from the shrimp business. It was just from learning. Forrest Gump was a student of life. I can't remember the end of the movie, but he carried on learning. He always wanted to meet new people, different experiences. I think he did like a marathon that lasted ages. I always know that there's someone out there who I can learn from. And it's probably everyone in this room I can learn from, you all. Because you've had experiences that I've not had. The problem is that some people have an ego where they feel ashamed to ask for advice. No matter what level you're at, there's always someone who's a higher level than you, and you can always learn from them. If you think your life is original right now, you're actually so wrong. I thought I was a new generation. The older generation doesn't understand technology, the new world dynamics. But the truth is that you're probably just a duplicate of someone else's life already. Someone's already been where you're at and already done what you've done. Instead of learning the hard way of spending and investing years of learning and experiencing things, why don't you seek other people that have already done it? And just ask them, look, what did you do at this stage? And they'll tell you. There's always people who have been in your shoes, exactly the same situation. It's just hard to find them, and when you do find them, they call them mentors. And that's one of the big people, or big key of people that have actually influenced my business and my growth.